Alright, another recording session has begun for the YouTube audience. Anyway, more Other M slander. I don't even say it's slander. It's just true. Other M's story sucks. It's just bad. Like, it really is just a definition of an idiot plot. Every single character needs to be fucking stupid. Like, how many times have you seen that kind of thing and stuff, Lizzie, where it's just like, everyone in this needs to be a fucking idiot and not think for any of this to be happening?
Shockingly a lot, but I mean, to be fair, I have seen a lot of shit movies and stuff, so,
Yeah. But I can't stand Other M, like, as a story. Like, there's a reason people ignore it in the canon. Like, one person went so far as to have a theory that the Samus we see in Other M isn't the actual Samus, it's a clone of Samus that the Federation made. Which, kinda does make a little bit of sense.
yeah.
I can also firmly blame Other M for a recurring thing I've noticed in a bunch of Metroid fan games of making the playable character a clone of Samus made by some third party. In fact, one of them I saw a while back was just straight up uh, the Samus you play as in that game was a clone made by straight up the Wayland Yutani Corporation.
Wait, excuse me? The
Yep,
the aliens people?
the aliens people.
Uh,
And from what I saw, like, the art direction for that ROM hack, not bad. Uh, that's about it though. Like, it wasn't a long one. In fact, the final boss was pretty much just a Crocomire reskin. And yeah, the final boss was essentially just a big Crocomire reskin. And aside,
there.
and when I say a reskin, I mean in the I don't want to say like the weirdest way, but in a fairly odd way. Essentially, what it was a malformed clone of Samus that broke out and was growing exponentially. And again, Crocomire reskin from Super. I will let
Yeah.
I will let your imagination imagine what is essentially Samus twisted into the shape and size of Crocomire.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I don't like it.
Not fun to look at. Really, really good sprite work, but definitely not the kind of thing you want to look at for too long.
Yeah. It's yucky.
I mean, I do like to see. I mean, I do like body horror in my sci-fi. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, then there was another one I saw. That was another, like, I've seen it in at least two or three different. Wait, hold on. I needed to do the rewind thing because I didn't want to backtrack.
Fair. Also, by the way, Robert Irwin is gonna voice the character in Zootopia 2, by the way.
Trying to remember where I need to go. Okay, that's a save room I already went to. And I know I need to kill. I know I need to hunt down the box. Just trying to remember. Okay, no, wait, no, I think I'm remembering. Because I'm trying to remember where it was?
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. Was it... I think it was... Hmm. Alright, hold on, gotta go this way. Missiles.
Oh, also, apparently today is R.L. Stein's 82nd birthday.
He's how old?
82.
Holy fuck!
You didn't think he was that old, did you?
I thought he was like in his 60s. I didn't know he was in his 80s. Goddamn.
Yeah. 1943.
Damn.
There are 62 Goosebumps books, by the way.
Christ alive.
Would you like to know how many books R.L. Stein has published, period?
How many?
517.
Jesus tap dancing Christ.
I can only imagine someone reading every single one of them.
Okay, I gotta backtrack to the navigation room. I can't remember what it is I'm supposed to be doing. I've completely fucking forgotten.
Ah, damn.
Wait! I think I remember. There we go! That's the way.
Edie, out of my way.
Now I remembered. I'm smart. I'm good at this game. Okay, we gotta run over here. And now... I believe... Now we fight the box. Grab the... forgot how annoying the box was. Stop. Fucking. Come on, get over here. Come on. Fucking grab the thing!
So this is like an actual like spider robot, right?
More of a crab spider. But yeah. And our reward for this is going to be the wave beam. And honestly, probably my favorite design of the wave beam in the whole series. Like, I just love the helical look to it.
Yeah.
Now that we have the wave beam, we've officially got all the beams. We got the charge beam, we got the wide beam. We got the wide beam, we got the plasma beam, and now we got the wave beam. No ice beam, though, but we do have ice missiles.
I wonder how that works.
What, ice missiles?
Yeah.
But now we get to the restricted zone. And this is where we see. This is where we had the big reveal, without a word of dialogue. Metroids. And then we have the babies, and then we have the Alpha Metroids, the Beta Metroids, the Gamma Metroids, Zeta. And sadly, we don't see the Gammas, because there's the normals, the alphas, the betas, the zetas, then there's the Gamma Metroids, and then finally Omega Metroids.
Huh.
And here's SAX focusing on destroying all the Metroids before anything else. We've got 1 minute to escape.
The baby.
Fun fact, these are all clones of the baby. And with that, now we need to lay into Adam. Shouldn't have done that, Samus. And her... Yeah, she is understandably mad about the Metroid breeding program. It's like, dude. Okay, so there's no Beta Metroid. I forgot that. It just goes Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, then Omega.
Gotcha. Part of me had like an urge, like whenever you said Zeta, I'm like, Project?
No. Alright, this is all... I don't know what that is, and I'm gonna ignore it, but... Anyway, this is where we get a thing, like, it could have been a cool thing. Where Adam says there are no less than 10 SAX aboard the station right now. There are none. At least in terms of gameplay. We can't find any. And now we have to find another navigation room and get the fuck out of here. because we are approaching the end game.
Yeah, I gotcha. By the way, Zeta Project is a spin-off of Batman Beyond.
Ah, did not know that.
Do you remember the one government android that can replicate what people look like?
Kind of?
That's Zeta.
Ah,
He got his own show.
huh. I never watched Batman. I watched a few episodes of Batman Beyond, but I didn't really watch a whole lot. Alright. We are...
It's very good.
We have almost reached the end of everything so far. Oh, god damn it, I gotta backtrack a bit down this hallway. Because I want that E-Tank.
It is funny that both Metroid and Me Man has E-Tanks.
Yep, but for Mega Man, the E-Tanks are for healing, whereas in Metroid, the E-Tanks are just straight up your health. Not restoring it, they just are the health.
Gotcha.
Alright. Can you guess what the next boss is going to be?
Probably not, but I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna see if I can. Is it just gonna be a big ass Metroid, or is it gonna be Ridley?
It's one of those.
Oh yeah, those guys. I remember seeing like pixel art of them. I like those designs.
Those are space pirates.
Just,
oh,
is that their job or is that their race?
race. Look, they're technically called Zebesians, even though they're not native to Zebes.
The fuck?
I don't know. But basically, you only ever see them as space pirates. So they are just the space pirates.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, we actually go to their home planet in Prime 3.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, so it looks like that room is just for fighting that guy. Are you ready to engage Ridley, motherfucker?
Oh god, he is very scary in the game.
I love this artwork of Ridley. Like, this is straight up one of my favorite Ridley sprites.
Because I'm gonna be honest, whenever I picture Ridley, it gives like more of like Red Eyes Black Dragon vibes. This is just horrifying. Because
Yep.
I think I'm used to the Smash Ultimate model.
Yeah, because fun fact, this version of this version of Ridley, the reason he looks like this is probably because it's not just like he's a clone. He's technically a clone of a clone.
Oh, ew. So there's some fuckery that happened between like copy of a copy then.
Yep. And I just love his screeching for this. Like, I don't know why. It is one of my favorite Ridley sounds. Just.
What the fuck?
Like, Ridley the fucking demonic pterodactyl.
Yeah.
And now we get probably one of the quintessential Metroid power-ups. Screw attack.
The only thing that I remember about one of the Metroid Prime games is that there's a boss called the Omega Pirate Boss, and you're supposed to screw attack the shoulder crystals.
Actually, okay, the Omega Pirate is there. You're not supposed to screw attack the shoulders. Because the screw attack didn't exist in Metroid Prime.
Okay, then apparently I'm misremembering. I combined a couple things.
Yeah. The screw attack didn't exist in the original Metroid Prime. The power bomb did, though.
Gotcha.
What you were supposed to do is that you were supposed to basically hit. I'm trying to. Okay. You were supposed to destroy its shoulder and thigh armor in order to make it go invisible, so that way you could actually damage its core. That's how you're supposed to damage it. But you could use power bombs to break all of them at once to make the fight go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Behold the screw attack, probably the best thing in this game. If it doesn't die in one hit, it dies in two.
Here's hoping.
It either dies in two or it's a boss.
Yeah.
In fact, now that a thing that you probably won't notice, but a thing that has changed in Sector 1 now that we're here after the Metroid breeding stuff happened, you'll probably be able to notice, but every now and again in Sector 1, you'll see what looks like Metroid shells. And that's because they are Metroid shells. Because at least one Metroid got out of the thing before, everything exploded. Which means that we've got at least one Metroid running around the facility now.
Interesting. Hopefully that fight won't be too difficult. Whenever I can guarantee that's definitely happening.
In fact, that we've just found our second shell, which means it went from a baby Metroid to an alpha to a gamma at the very least. There is another one around, which means that it's at the very least a Zeta right now.
Ooh, move.
Well, no, it was Alpha, Zeta, then Gamma, so it's a Gamma Metroid at the very least.
He's a crusty boy.
He is a very big crab lizard.
Ooh.
And now we get to the point of Adam being like, "Yeah, Samus, we need to get the fuck out of here. The feds are on the way. They're coming here to collect the SAX." And Samus is like, "They know how fucked up these things are, right? Like, yeah, they don't care. They think it has endless potential applications."
Typical capitalism.
Yeah, and Sam's like this place will eat them alive, and then it will escape, and it will use their bodies to spread throughout the universe. This is bad. We gotta stop it here. And I'm like, we can't really do that. They want to capture the SAX. They don't expect you to help. They knew you would try to stop it. That's why they stopped sending you things to help. After the Various suit, every upgrade we've gotten was from the X parasites. Not from the data rooms, from the X. The only thing that they managed, the last thing they managed to send was the was the diffusion missile, but they didn't. But by the time they realized that they shouldn't have sent it, they already did. So they just didn't tell her they sent it, but she found it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the feds are on the way. They're going to try and capture the SAX. They are going to fail, and when they do, the SAX will take over their bodies, escape the facility, and proceed to spread across the universe. It will be the end of galactic civilization.
Oh.
They're a hive mind that seeks to just absorb everything. Grow, consume, expand. Yeah. And now Samus's plan is to... He pretty much gets the idea of, like, I'm just gonna blow this fucking place up. It'll destroy the whole place. It'll keep the feds from getting the SAX and the X. We have... Like, I'll destroy it. I'll stay on the ship to destroy it myself if I have to. And now we're locked in. Open the doors. And Adam is... He's like, I've been ordered to keep you here so that way you don't get in the way. And this is the first time Samus openly calls the thing Adam. She never says it verbally. She just kept calling him Adam in her head.
Yeah.
And now the program's acting weird. It's asking who Adam was. Like, who was he? He was a friend. And what would this friend advise you to do now? You know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room and order you to die? That happened in Other M! Like, he says it like it's a mocking thing. Like, would he do that? He was a commanding officer. That's kind of what they do. And Samus is like, he would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So he chose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so you might keep yours. For the sake of the universe. How foolish. And then Samus gets angry. It's like, how could you understand, machine? And then something clicks in the computer, in the AI. You know that detonating this station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites. Even though the station would be destroyed, you'd only succeed in removing one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin: yourself. You'd ignore this simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. Now it's clicking in his head. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You'd have to start the propulsion sequence now before the Federation arrives. Get the station in closer to the planet to get it in the field, to get it in the blast radius, and wipe them all out. And Adam's just opening all the doors. Like, get out there, destroy it. Get out there, activate the self-destruct sequence, and get the fuck out of here, Samus. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? There is no way in hell this thing would be able to know that's something Adam would say.
Yeah.
So how would it know it's something Adam would say?
I assume because it is him.
To a degree. We'll find out after we beat the final boss, like during the end sequence, that turns out before Adam went on his final mission, he had his brain scanned and put into an AI into a computer program to pretty much act as a commanding officer in his stead well after his death. And the first mission that they attached it that they put him into was this one with Samus, the same one that reactivates his brain, because it had all his knowledge, but not. It had all his knowledge, all of his stuff, but it wasn't acting like him. Like, it had his baseline military knowledge, but it didn't know, like, what he would do emotionally, like, what he would do as a person. But hearing that thing that he said started bringing it all back. So we went from a thing that learned how to be Adam to actually being Adam.
Yeah.
And are you ready for another boss fight? It's one last fight with the SAX. Remember, the SAX is rock stupid. Powerful, but rock stupid. Your own worst. And now, here's the thing. The SAX copied one other organism besides Samus.
What?
It was like just a little crawler thing.
Huh.
Basically, like a gamer, like a starting basic enemy.
Yeah.
And when we put the SAX
I
on
misheard what you said at first, and I thought you said like a gamer.
Heated gamer moment. But yeah, essentially we put the SAX on the back foot enough to where it kind of mixed its first DNA sample with Samus's to turn into that fucking thing. And now, here we are in the operations room at the top of everything. We have 3 minutes to get the fuck out of here.
Nice.
And now we have the music, the countdown music, that. We're here in the final stretch of Metroid Fusion. In only about 3 hours, actually.
Heck yeah. Pretty based.
Oh, is this thing still working? I got time.
Yeah, I got time.
Yeah, okay, we've got 13 energy tanks, 150 missiles, and 16 power bombs. Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Yeah! But yeah, have you ever, aside from Metroid 1, have you ever played a Metroid game?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
You should, they're fun. Oh, this place is looking pretty beat up now. Where's the ship? And would you look at that? Another Metroid shell. It's an Omega Metroid! Eat ice missiles, motherfucker! Oh, my bones!
Ah, my bones!
And there it is. The SAX reformed. Oh, fuck. Yeah, remember when I said they bred out the ice beam weakness from the baby Metroids?
Yeah.
The fucking adult adult every other version that was immune to the ice beam became weak to it.
Huh.
And that's the final boss of Metroid Fusion. And that was the Omega Metroid. And there's the ship! A ship that has no autopilot! So how is it flying on its own?
Let me guess. The one AI motherfucker.
He has no control over the ship at all. He can't fly it. That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they will understand what we did. The danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry, one of them will understand. One of them must. I love that so much. Like, that is just good. Like,
yeah.
Like the idea that even if orders are made by the worst people, someone has to understand. If you do something for the greater good, like do something that's good, and people will argue and hold you responsible and say you did a terrible thing, someone will understand. Someone has to. I reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We're all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lent me a hand. So you showed up at about the time I saved the Edecuns and Dracoras, like those funky little guys. They were hanging out on the ship. They're the only thing that the X-Parasite didn't infect. These little guys, the Edecuns and Dracoras. In fact, they're the only survivors of the destruction of Zebes in Super Metroid. They're the same creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome! Yeah, that's the end of Metroid Fusion. I have no idea how long it took, and we're not going to be able to see how long it took until the credits are done. But again, Lizzie, what do you think? Would you ever consider playing more Metroid games?
Yeah, like I already have Zero Mission on one of my various things. And I'd love to give that one a go. I think I also have Fusion.
Yeah.
Also on one of my things.
Fusion and Zero Mission are, from what I can say as someone who's played practically the entire series, those two are the best ones to start with if you want to get into the series. Fusion, because since it's so linear, and with not a whole lot of room for, like, wide open exploration, it's a lot easier to play and come to grips with, and, you know, feel out how things are supposed to go. Gives you a good sense of the controls and the vibe. Zero Mission is very much you're given for a lot of ways, the game gives you a lot of ways of, like, okay, here's where you gotta go, but for the most part, it doesn't tell you, you know, a lot of stuff that you don't need to. In fact, here's the thing. Zero Mission is built in such a way that if you wanted to, you could play and beat the entire game without getting a single upgrade. Not a single health, not a single missile pack, not even the missile launcher, not the charge beam, not nothing. You could go beginning to end with your base stuff, because the game is designed in such a way with so many hidden paths, you can just kind of do whatever. It is built with it has specific speedrun paths in mind. It is wild. Yeah, here's our ending screen with Samus in a perfect fusion suit. And woohoo! One of my favorite iterations of the Zero suit. Just I like this. Clear time, an hour 59. Hell yeah. I mean, it's definitely been longer than that in terms of streaming, but in game for gameplay, for what it was counting, just under 2 hours isn't bad.
Yeah.
And collection and my rate for item collection is 44%. Not bad. See you next mission. And but that's Metroid Fusion, everyone. I hope y'all had fun. Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask if you decide to go outside.
Wear a seatbelt.
We'll see you with our next and the stream crashed. The fuck?
Are you still recording at least?
Yes. Bye, YouTube audience. We'll see you later. We'll see you next time with see you with the next LP for Symphony of the Night. Bye bye.